We're live.
Hello.
We're late, sorry. Making our tea and coffee.
Making a little go. So, what are we going to talk about today?
So today we're doing a special, aren't we? We're going to be looking at biscuits from our youth. Well, I say biscuits from our youth, basically just talking about all the biscuits we used to like. Hopefully you're going to join us as well to indulge in our biscuits. We've got quite a selection here off camera, which we'll bring on to camera in a second.
So let's show some biscuits that we're going to try. So this is biscuits from our youth. Does anybody remember Jaffa Cake?
We've got Jaffa Cakes.
And
let's go through them.
Oh, nice biscuits.
I'll talk about that in a second.
Malted Milks. I used to really love these.
Got some pink wafers.
Oh, some nice pink wafers.
Ginger nuts. Wagon wheels. This is more your thing, actually.
Yeah, the wagon wheels are more my type of
I don't know how we're going to eat all these, but I got...
Yeah. Well, we're going to give it a good try. Hang
on, take them.
Oh, we got so many. We've got the penguins.
Oh, I forgot we had these. I don't know if you can see them. Caramel Crunch. This is Tesco own version.
Yeah. Do they bring back any memories to you?
These ones as well. A bit more of a modern one.
Which is Party.
And then the chocolate digestive, not the boring plain ones.
Obviously, it's got to be the chocolate ones.
A little bit. There we are.
I'm just getting... and that's it. The lady fingers. That's what we've got so far. Which is a mixture of all of them, really.
Right. So what ones are we going to delve into first?
Which ones do you want to try first?
Let's go the boring ones.
Do you think the malted milk
they're all
right. Really? I don't.
So malted milk is all right. So apparently these malted, so not malted milk. Yeah, malted milk is a mixture of barley, wheat, and evaporated milk. That's how they used to get the original malted drink.
Oh wow! Okay.
So it was a guy called somebody Horlicks who invented it.
Oh
and then he invented the actual drink. It was actually originally a drink invented for infants to give them extra, not energy, but vitamins.
Let me open a couple. So the next one is going to be nice biscuit.
So actually, these are pronounced. I double checked on this. It's pronounced Nice.
Nice. Well, yes, obviously, yeah. But everyone calls them nice biscuits, right?
Apparently, they were named after the city itself, although they are British biscuits.
Oh, are they?
Well, they don't know if it was actually coincidental, but it's obviously there's records of Nice, the town, actually celebrating the fact that a biscuit was named after them.
But if they were made by the British, would they have called them Nice, or would they have called them nice?
There's apparently according to scripture, according to records, that they actually pronounce Nice.
Wow.
There you are.
Okay. All right. Do you know what? I'm going to put a couple of these
ones in.
Yeah. Let's get ourselves,
I really want to try these actually. These remind me. You get these in the base of a trifle. And they used to soak up. I know you can use them in tiramisu as well, but they soak up all the bits at the bottom. I love them.
Do you remember rusks?
Yeah, Farley's rusks.
Farley's rusks.
That kids would have.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I remember those. But if you were the older sibling, you would remember the rusks. But if you were the younger sibling, you wouldn't remember them because you would eat your siblings' rusks.
No.
Right? You would eat your brother's rusks.
I used to eat my brother's rusks.
Yeah.
So when he was a toddler, I used to eat his rusks.
Let's open the box. Yeah, because they've got a mixture of everything.
These got a selection, so we can go through them as well.
So we can have a bit of everything. So has everyone got their cups of tea ready? Is the question.
Here
we go. Now, I wanted to talk about this specific one here. Does anybody remember this one? Which is the Bourbon.
Oh, Bourbon Biscuits.
Did you ever like them?
Do you know what with Bourbons? I don't know what it is, but when you think of chocolate biscuit, they're not really chocolatey.
No.
It's almost like a stale chocolate. apparently, you know, I don't watch Made in Chelsea, but I've forgotten the guy's name in Made in Chelsea, and his great grandfather, he actually invented the Bourbon biscuit.
Oh, did he invent the Bourbon biscuit?
And that's where their family fortune comes in.
Oh,
I don't watch
right.
Made in Chelsea, but apparently that's it.
Do you know what? I
Only
thought they
that
were just did McVitie's. I just thought, is he not a
Oh, I don't know. It's connected.
McVitie? I don't know, because I don't really watch Made in Chelsea. So, yeah.
Right, give it here.
Yes.
We'll sort that out later.
Yeah.
Right, enjoy.
So which ones are you going to go for the bourbon one?
Well, I've touched this one, so I might as well go for it. What are you having?
I'm going to go for the malted milk.
Right.
Because I really like the malted milk. Oh, actually, we should probably have the same one.
Yeah, we'll handle them all. Here we are.
Cheers.
Cheers and dunk.
I don't know about the dunking. I'm going to taste first, then I'll dunk.
Oh, the opposite way. I've not had that in years. It has got a bit of a rough taste to it, from what I remember. I've not had rust in years.
No, I've never really been a lover of bourbons anyway.
It's okay.
For me, they were more of a bland biscuit, and I'm not really a bland biscuit type of person.
I know, it's not very chocolatey. Sorry, guy from Made in Chelsea. The dish your grandfather's invention, but it's all right.
They're okay.
Right, let's try this.
Everyone has a preference.
Let's try this malted milk then.
No?
Right. Here we go.
I'm going to taste first, then I'll dunk.
All right, yeah.
You know, when I was little, I used to, on a Saturday, you watch all these television shows. And my mum used to always buy these biscuits. I don't know about your mum.
Yeah.
But my mum always bought these biscuits, and I would always have them with a cup of tea. And so my mum would make me a cup of tea, and I would get 2 biscuits, and I would sit there watching whatever program it was at the time. So these always bring back fond childhood memories for me.
Really?
Yeah. Do they not?
No, I know what you're saying. My parents was exactly the same thing. So it'd always be the boring bit, what I call the boring biscuits. But let me try. I'm going to try with the dunk, because I've done it on its own. Let me try the dunk. For me, that's better dunked.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I was never a biscuit dunker. So I never I never really...
We're not done biscuits. That's no
point of yeah, I know, but I never... That's just me. I never really did it.
Rich tea, the most plain carpet underlay type biscuit for me as well. So, but that is designed for that purpose.
Yeah.
Very, very minimal sugar. Well, I say minimal sugar, but one has a lot of sugar in it.
Yeah.
Minimal sugar.
But this one does bring back a lot of memories to me.
Do you know what? Sorry, I was going to say the coffee for me overpowers the biscuit. I probably should have had water with it, but
well, yeah, it will overpower the biscuit, because the plain ones, I reckon, it will overpower when you have the coffee.
And it doesn't really taste malty. I'm thinking like a malt milkshake.
I think they would have changed them over the years, though. Does anybody remember Lincoln biscuits? They were these round biscuits with sort of what I would call raised dots all around the biscuit, and I used to love those. Looks
like the lid you get on a sewer before you get the manhole covers.
Oh, right.
With these little raised dots on them. I'm not really selling it as a biscuit.
No, I never really sort of thought of a sewer.
No.
A sewer lid, no.
Right, let's go. What for?
Another least favourite of mine, which was
How do you not like custard creams?
No, I was never a custard cream
I love custard creams. Right, let me remember. I haven't had this for years. Let me try.
Yeah.
Try it. It's got a really subtle vanilla taste to it. That's nice.
They still taste the same.
No.
I was never.
No,
I was never really a lover of them. They were okay.
Don't test. It doesn't really affect. Do you know what we should do?
Go on.
Because I got coffee, Kelly's got tea. We should probably should have a tea and a coffee to see what the difference is. But for me, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's the best so far.
Really?
Yeah.
I think there are far more superior biscuits to come.
So far, though. So far.
Yeah, so far. So what are your thoughts? What do you think of biscuits? What are your childhood memories? What are your do any of them bring back any childhood memories?
Yeah, because I used to jam them at lunchtime. So I'd have a pack. Well, no, when I got back from school, sorry.
Right. So what would you just get a packet of biscuits and eat a whole packet of biscuits?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. And then have tea.
And what about your brother? Would he
Yeah,
do
he'd
the same?
do the same. Yeah, he'd be dunking them in and having his biscuits.
Did you have tea when you were younger?
No, well, tea as in dinner.
Dinner, right.
Not tea as in drink. I've never really been a big tea fan.
Did your brother?
Yeah, brother was, but yeah, not me. No. I'm much coffee all the way.
And did your mum?
Oh yeah, no. My parents are big tea drinkers.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
Yeah, not me. I mean,
I don't know why, but I thought your mum was more of a coffee drinker.
No,
but...
no, she drinks coffee, but not tea like you would drink it. Right.
I don't drink it all the time. Well, actually, now I do when you make me tea.
Yeah, because somebody gets them made for her. Right, next one.
Party.
Oh, party rings. Now, apparently, these are, I say, the most modern one. These are made in the 80s.
Oh, really?
Rings. Yeah, apparently so. Right, let's do a dunk. I should do the taste really first, but then do that.
Yeah.
Go on.
Biscuits like these always reminded me of, do you remember Funhouse?
Yeah.
And things like that. And I used to eat biscuit. When I used to watch Funhouse, you'd get home from school. Sometimes I would change out of my uniform and sometimes I wouldn't. I'd just sit there and do my homework. But these are the sort of biscuits that I would eat if I was watching Funhouse or something like that with Pat Sharp.
For anyone who doesn't know what Funhouse is, it was a game show a bit like not This or Knockout. It was contestants. It's designed for kids, so they have to go through assault courses and stuff like that.
And there was always slime involved.
Oh yeah. No, party rings always remind me of when I was a kid, when you'd have parties, you'd have your birthday party.
Yeah.
And there was always, my brother had a friend who'd always used to participate high with party rings.
He liked them that much.
He couldn't eat them all. He just liked the idea of piling them on his plate. Right. So we've done party rings. What's next? Nice. Now, as I remember, these Nice ones, apparently they're coconutty from what I remember.
Oh, really? I just remember them as sugar.
That's coconut. All right.
See, I haven't had one of these for years. I mean, a couple of them I've had since childhood. Custard creams. No, I can't even tell you the last time I had a custard cream. Coconut, yeah? Just reminds you of coconut.
Try it.
Oh, yeah.
Coconut. They're really nice, actually. And it's a very subtle coconut taste, so it's not really strong.
See, I grew up in London. I grew up sort of around Battersea, and they just really remind me of how it was back then. And growing up, and we used to live in this flat. It was a 2-bedroom flat, and you had the living room and a sort of little dining. You had a pillar right in the middle of the living room, which sort of separated the living room to the dining room. And my mum, I used to watch telly all the time. And what my mum, where the television was situated, so it was sort of in the corner of the room. And my mum, because I wouldn't eat my dinner, or because the television was on, because my dad would be watching the TV or my mum would be watching the TV, she put a big cabinet there. So then I couldn't watch TV. Then I had to eat my dinner. And a lot of the time, I don't know if this happened to you, but and I do see this with children, sometimes when they're little, they don't want to eat. They're not hungry. There are other things in your mind, and so you're not as hungry as maybe you should be or whatever. So I was easily distracted. And TV was one of my big distractions. And she put a big cabinet there, so I could. It reminds me of things like that happened to me as a kid. Yeah, actually, now this going down memory lane, you can see that I can actually picture your mum doing that. Yeah. I can actually picture your mum doing that. She won't remember that, of course, but you as a kid, you remember. Oh, changing it slightly. So apparently, ginger nuts. This is the most popular biscuit in New Zealand, according to Wikipedia. Oh, really? Yeah. And they were called ginger nuts because they thought it was hard as a nut. So I forget when they were actually made.
But yeah, that's the reason ginger. So they're the most popular in the and apparently in Australia they make a version. Again, so I've read, not been to Australia, but they make a version for each to cater. Sorry, that's the thing. For each different area territory in Australia.
Oh wow!
So that's what they do. Yeah, a little bit of nostalgia for you.
Do you want to try your ladyfingers?
Oh yeah.
Have you finished your coffee?
Almost. I want to try these with coffee actually.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
This is like a tiramisu. And this is one thing I've been looking forward to here.
Oh really?
Yeah, these lady fingers. I've noticed actually that this is the second live one we've done where we're actually stuffing our face with sugar. So let's give them a go. Right.
So in case you don't remember what they look like, this is what they look like. So whenever you have tiramisu or trifle, excuse me, that bit of coconut, this is the sort of thing that will be at the bottom of the trifle or in a tiramisu.
That's how I always remember it. They'd all be lined at the base.
Yeah, but I remember them being bigger.
Yes, I do as well, actually.
Yeah, I don't think it's because I was little. I actually remember them being bigger and thicker, right?
Boudoir, is that it? Boudoir?
Boudoir, it says, yeah.
Here we go. Right, cheers. Here we go.
The flavour is the same, but the texture is not the same. The texture, they were more air-like before.
Yeah, I feel like these are quite hard.
Yeah.
And they're not, I mean, they're well in date. So that's interesting, actually.
Yeah. They never used to crunch, and they sort of would melt in the mouth kind of thing. That's why they were good for, I'm not saying that they're not good for soaking up, but it's just that the recipe seems to have changed.
So obviously I've got another one.
Yeah, obviously.
We're dry. Right, I'm going to try it in the coffee. It goes super, super soft.
Yeah.
Try it in tea. Try it in tea. And it really takes on the flavour of the coffee. I haven't soaked it that long, only a few seconds.
Yeah. They go like mush in seconds.
Yeah, literally in seconds.
Yeah. So they do still soak up really, really well. But I remember them being,
what, bigger?
yeah, a lot bigger.
Oh, I can't believe it, though. They're so nice. I don't know why I like them so much. I mean, like I said, a very subtle. Is it almond? Oh, it says flavouring, so whatever that means.
Whatever flavour.
But it tastes like, oh, to me, that's almondy. Right, what's the next unhealthy one we're going to do?
How about that jammy dodger? Jammy dodger.
All right, jammy dodgers, there you go.
Now, these aren't real jammy dodgers, but they are very similar. But the normal jammy dodgers, if I remember, only had jam in them. But I actually liked these ones with the sugar and the cream. Though I preferred them.
Here we are.
Cheers.
Let's try.
Okay.
No cream. Nothing like. I don't know why. There's something about jam in a biscuit that's so good. That's really nice.
But with this biscuit, is a bit softer than the jammy dodger biscuit. I think with the jammy dodger biscuit, it was a little bit, it's a little bit hard.
Dunk.
Would you say?
Dunk.
I'm not a big fan of the dunking.
No.
No. No.
This is my dinner, by the way. I think I'm going to skip dinner and eat these instead.
I like this version.
Yeah? Clearly, I can't wait for the next one. So
no. Chocolate biscuit?
Yeah, all right then.
No, he's not really a fan.
I'm not really a fan of them.
But when was the last time you had one?
Well, this is chocolate digestive, isn't it?
Yeah. Which is a chocolate biscuit.
Yeah. So the digestive, apparently, was invented by 2 Scottish doctors in the 1800s.
Oh, really?
And it was to aid digestion, hence the reason why it was. So but yeah, for medical purposes, that's why it's called a digestive. There you go. Chocolate came on later. Right, let me try. No. Digestive for me. Even with chocolate on it, I'm not a big fan. Apparently, I read 6 million of these are eaten every day in England, in the UK.
Do you know what though? Out of all the biscuits, even the fancy ones and all of that, I really like the chocolate biscuit.
Really?
Yeah, I really do.
Oh, no, I'm not a fan. I actually think I would prefer the plain digestive. I don't like the chocolate on it. It just tastes really sort of like that cheapy chocolate.
Mm.
No,
Love it.
not for me. Right.
Love it.
What else are we going to do? Oh, the caramel one.
Yeah, we've got loads to do.
Right, caramel crunch.
Now, my mum used to have these.
I don't remember these at all. This is not my nostalgia thing.
My mum used to have these, but my mum had a few favourites when I was growing up. But her favourite that I remember her most eating was the caramel, Tonics caramel. They were always in the house. That and anything with nuts. My mum likes anything with nuts.
Never had the Tonics one.
What?
There we are. You can see that. So it's just a chocolate bar. Let's see what's inside it.
They don't taste the same.
No, no. I can't get into the focus there. I don't know if you can see that. So it's toffee at the top. There's biscuit in the middle.
Move it further back, maybe.
Again, do you know what? It's that cheapy chocolate taste. Cheapy chocolate taste.
Oh no, these aren't the ones I was thinking of. They've actually got caramel in them.
Well, what were you thinking of? That's why I said I don't remember these at all.
There was a biscuit. These are like Twix. There was a
no. Yeah, I can see what you're saying, but they're nowhere near as nice as Twix.
You don't even eat Twix.
I have eaten Twix, but that's not.
The biscuit in this it's the same biscuit. However, there used to be hard caramel bits in them.
Oh, I don't remember that. I don't remember this. Yeah. I don't remember. This is
that's what I was thinking that they were when it said caramel crunch bar, because I was thinking the crunchy pieces were in the caramel bar. So what about penguin?
Oh yeah.
What about pink wafers?
All right, let's do pink wafer. Oh, I remember these. I quite like these because they're sort of a plainy type one, but they've got that. And they've got vanilla inside, I think.
What do you prefer then? Do you prefer plain biscuits?
I don't know. I don't normally eat biscuits. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't had biscuits for yonks.
Yeah, but that's the point, isn't it?
Yes.
So that we can see.
So when I was younger, I would have eaten them.
Yeah.
Right, these ones. Go on then, take one. Just grab it. There you go.
Ooh.
You can see that there. So
there you go.
It's just a pink wafer. Basically, it looks like the inside of a Kit Kat with all the chocolate taken off. Right, and give that a go.
But it's not pink wafer that's inside a Kit Kat.
No, you know what I mean, the wafer. That's all right. It's different from how I remember.
Yeah, they don't taste the same.
Yeah, crispy wafers filled with vanilla flavoured cream.
No, they don't taste how I remember them. No.
Apparently it's got red beetroot and red radish powder in it to colour it pink.
But to be fair, when we were growing up, it wouldn't have had beetroot.
Oh, no, it'd be all in.
It would have been no. What was the beetle blood? Crutchin.
Beetle blood.
That was the thing in my school, right? There was a flavour. No,
Hogwarts or something. Beetle blood.
Yeah, there was this flavouring, and it began with a C, and I want to say crochinella or crotchiny or something like that. And it was, oh yes, beetle blood. That was, you had these things in school. Now I don't know if it was true or not, but that was the thing at school. That, oh yeah, you're eating beetle's blood. I was like, what's that? What?
That's where you went to school.
That was the rumour.
There you are. Ta-da.
Penguin.
Again, not had this for years. Not since I was living with my parents. Long time ago.
When I went to school, sometimes I'd have a packed lunch. And my mum would pack one of these in my packed lunch.
Yeah.
Every time I had packed lunch. And I really look forward, because everybody else in who would have school dinners wouldn't get a chocolate in there because you weren't allowed to eat chocolate. You weren't allowed to eat sweets at school.
No, same here. Well, you could actually. I tell a lie. These always, I'm imagining these taste like Bourbon biscuits.
No, I actually like these. I was never a fan of Bourbons.
For those of you who don't remember, I've never seen them. There they are. Oh, let's give them a go.
See? They don't taste like Bourbons.
No, do.
No, they don't.
There's no, look, to me,
You don't know what you're talking about.
there's no difference in taste apart from this is just this covered in chocolate round the end.
I used to love these. I do not like the Bourbons, but I used to always think, whenever I have these in packed lunch, because if you went to school and you just had normal school dinners, I would just think, they'd get a pudding, but they wouldn't be able to have chocolate or sweets. And my mum always used to put a little penguin. I believe they don't do that now.
I've no idea.
They don't put chocolate or things like that in kids' packed lunches now. But yeah, that's what my mum used to do. A little bit of a penguin.
Right. What next?
I don't know. Club, maybe?
Oh yeah, I forgot you had clubs.
Mm.
Oh, this is orange.
Rachel says we're going to have another sugar hangover tomorrow.
Oh God, yeah, I know exactly. Maybe we should do something healthier. But I don't think if we did one on asparagus, anyone's going to watch it.
No.
Right.
Rachel's asked, did we try the pink wafers yet? Yes, we did. We've tried the pink wafers.
That's all right. We'll try them again, Rachel. I will try them again just for experimental purposes.
Just for science.
There we go. You remember those? You can't really see it in this light, but that is pink.
But it's not it used to be really, really pink.
I don't remember, to be honest. These are the Pink Panther ones. I like that.
They weren't Pink Panther though when we were younger.
No, they weren't.
They weren't a Pink Panther brand. I don't know when they became the Pink Panther brand, but they weren't Pink Panther when I was growing up.
There we are, club. And you used to have the word club on it. Yeah, there we are.
Now this is the chocolate orange one because this is my favourite. We've got the orange toast. No?
I've really orange it.
You don't like chocolate and orange?
I don't mind it. I find it very sickly.
Oh, really?
That I find sickly. It's amazing actually how my tastes have changed. Like, as a kid, I would jam that with no problem, but now.
Well, you and your brother used to eat a load of biscuits and stuff,
yeah,
didn't you, after school?
Yeah. So you'd go home, chow down on that, then my mum would cook dinner, and then you'd eat that, and then you'd probably have snacks.
What were some of your favourite snacks after school? Like when you came home, would you go straight to the fridge?
Yes. Oh yeah, we get chocolate bars, all the unhealthy stuff, all the things I wanted. So chocolate bars, all of that now. My taste totally changed. But you can get away with that when you're 12. You can't get away with that.
No, you wouldn't go to the fridge now and pile your plate high.
No.
You would just eat them throughout the day.
Yeah, exactly. Things like diabetes or something like that you wouldn't even consider.
No. But what were your favourite snacks? What would you go to the fridge and get?
Oh yeah, but what would I have? I can't remember, you know. It would be cakes, whatever Mum had bought. So if it's there, I'll eat it.
But your mum did a lot of home cooking, so was there ever any? Because she used to bake cakes and things. Yeah,
occasionally.
Were there any ever left over? Like pies?
No, we would go more for the processed stuff.
Right.
Because you don't appreciate when you're a kid. So we go for more of the processed ones. Right, what next? Was that it?
But your mum was quite good with desserts and things.
Yeah.
Desserts.
No, definitely. Oh, hang on, we haven't done this one.
Oh yeah.
Right, so we've gone.
My hands are full of chocolate.
Take it.
I don't know what this one's called.
I want to say Viennese, but I don't think it is.
No. Viennese are the round ones. It might say on the back of the packet there.
There we go. It's got like a vanilla filling. Yeah, where's the packet?
No.
Right.
I do remember these, and I weren't a fan of these either.
This one is it's Viennese.
Oh, it is.
Right. See, chocolate and cream Viennese. More chocolate.
Oh, the Viennese that I know were I'm thinking of Viennese swirls.
It's okay. To me, it's another bourbon biscuit.
It's not.
They're all merged into one now.
For me, I just feel like Siobhan says Beetlejuice and a biscuit. The Beatles' blood in the biscuit, not Beetlejuice. I better not say it a third time, eh? Yeah, I do you know what? It's very rare, but I like something inside a biscuit. You know, like custard creams and
oh no, the fillings,
Oreos.
The fillings. But if it's, I think this is a problem. So with something like this, it's okay. But when you had something like the penguin as well, that to me, that's just too much chocolate.
It's not too much chocolate. I can't eat a whole one at the moment because we're just tasting all of this stuff. So for me, it's just like Mark's looking for more to taste. More to taste.
I think we've gone through the lot. Oh, hang on, you haven't done the wagon wheel. Do you not want that one?
I don't want that one at the moment. Shall we try?
I know what Jaffa Cake is, so we can do them.
For science.
So apparently they now are officially a cake.
Well,
not a biscuit.
Everyone sort of had this discussion, and I just think, well, hang on a second, it's in the name, isn't it? Or am I going nuts?
There's your proof.
Am I going nuts, or is it? There was all this big debate, and I'm thinking, but it's a cake, surely.
Right, let's go.
Right.
There's a cake.
I used to love these when I was younger, and I do have a friend who will eat so many of these in one sitting. I'm just like, I don't know how you could eat so many of these in one sitting. When I was growing up, you were allowed two biscuits, and that was it. You weren't allowed any more than 2 biscuits.
That actually, they said of all the snacks, that's the healthiest one to have. Apparently, the England football team, this is going back to the days that Beckham played, were allowed these as snacks purely because they've got 10 calories per biscuit, and that's the reason why they're allowed them. So they're low in calories.
Oh, sugar wafers. That's what Siobhan has said. Sugar wafers. Oh, that must be the USA version. Sugar wafers. There's something. Now when I was growing up, my mum used to keep the biscuits in a Tupperware.
I'm having one more of these.
She's having one of those. But it was like a round Tupperware, looked a little bit like a jar with a press top to make it airtight. And so whenever I wanted, and she used to keep my memory is there was only ever chocolate biscuits in there. So whenever I went to get a biscuit, I'd have to obviously pop the button and then take a biscuit and then pop it back on. Did your mum have? Yeah,
and they never ever kept it fresh. They always went stale.
I don't know. The biscuits weren't in the jar long enough for them to go off. But yeah, that's how my mum stored the biscuits. She stored them in the Tupperware jar that we had. But her favourite ones, were Tonics caramel. And I used to like Tonics caramel, but they always sort of tasted a little bit, I don't know if it was because of the wafer or whatever, but they always sort of tasted soft, like gone off or something. So I never sort of really ate them. Are you going to eat more?
Yeah, I'm going to go back. Do you know what? Actual fact, I've realised by doing this again how my tastes have changed. I wouldn't normally go for these, but the malted ones are okay. Actually, fact, the ones I've got to say, the ones that I'm really going to are these.
Oh, the coconut ones.
The nice biscuits.
The nice biscuits.
That's no one.
I think I'm biscuited out.
It's just that really nice coconut flavour. Yeah, for me, out of all of these, the chocolate ones, I've just realised I've just not my thing.
I like the chocolate ones. I'm just trying to think what my favourites are out of the ones that we tried. I mean, I always love a club. And I think my favourite will always be chocolate biscuit. It always was chocolate biscuits when I was growing up anyway. But I think my parents and stuff didn't really eat biscuits, but my dad's favourite chocolate growing up, this was my dad's favourite chocolate, was a Topic. You can still get them now. But if there was ever a Topic, that is what he would have.
That's a chocolate bar, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember Topics.
Yeah. Topics.
Now, see, for me, because I've had that club for ages, that there's an orange cream in that. It's just too strong. I love a club. No, not for me.
But
this
like, yeah,
one,
you don't like
the caramel
chocolates.
one. I didn't particularly. It was okay, but it's the chocolate tastes stale. Do you see what I'm saying?
Really?
That's how it is to me.
Do you know what it is though? Mark doesn't normally eat a lot of chocolate, and when we do eat, when he does, it's normally from Belgium or somewhere where we've gone on holiday. And so for you, when you taste these don't taste right to you because you normally eat chocolates from Belgium. That's why.
I haven't got that sophisticated a palate. But yeah, and the chocolate on these as well.
Yeah, but there's not many chocolates that I've seen you really
eat.
You will have sometimes. I mean, your favourite sort of thing is marzipan and that sort of thing. But
I do like these. I've got to say, even this is probably the most boring plain one. Problem with that or the Nice biscuits. The party rings were okay.
I like the party rings, and you do if I do get them in, because I do get party rings in. I just go through this thing and I think, oh yeah, party rings. You will eat one every now and again. You will eat a party ring every now and again. But when Mark does this, when he starts sort of like sorting things out, it's because he wants something.
I do, yeah. I'm looking which one to have.
So what he does this. He's like, well, okay, what are we going to have next? What can I say we're going to have next?
I keep going through and I go, no. And I'm always drawn back, I've got to say, to the finger ones. That one was okay.
I like the malted milk, and you thought that was going to be the boring one.
It's okay. Should we go through them again quickly and then just see where you rate it out of 10? We'll just see how we go.
Okay.
All right. Bring them all over here, and then I'll give them to you at that time. So let's start with the malted milk.
I'd give them a 4 out of 10.
Oh, really?
The only reason why I'd give them a 4 out of 10 is because I wouldn't probably pick them up again.
No, I wouldn't. I've got to be honest.
Yeah.
I was going to give it a 6. I was going to be a bit more generous, but.
But would you pick them up? Are they biscuits that you would pick up again? You're not really a biscuit person anyway.
No, I wouldn't.
But if you were a biscuit person, I suppose you have to judge it on if you were a biscuit person, which one's the best for you.
No, the answer's no. So let's meet in the middle at 5.
Okay.
All right. Next one.
Do we have to agree then on the score?
Oh no, we don't have to, I suppose. Let's go for this one. I think we had this one second. I can't remember from memory.
I'm not. I ate them when I was little, but I'm not really a fan of them now. So I would give them even lower. I'd give them like a 2 or a 3.
Really? I'm going 7. Yeah. Look at that, right on the end of the spectrum.
Yeah.
So I give that a 7. I quite like that.
Alicia says, I love those, but I don't know what ones you love. What biscuits is it you love, Alicia? Oh, was it the malted milks? Is that the ones that you love? I'm assuming that's the one she loves. All
right. So we've gone through those ones. Let's go through the next one. Next, we had... So again, it's not really a biscuit. Actually, although we included it, it's not really a biscuit. So these are the sponge fingers. Again, the ones you would have a base of a trifle or in a tiramisu. Your face says you don't like it.
You're saying it's not a biscuit, but I mean, they're crisp, like a biscuit.
Yeah, you won't buy them as a biscuit.
No, you wouldn't buy them as a biscuit.
It's even got a recipe for tiramisu on the back.
But my mum did buy them for us as biscuits. She bought them as she would rusks.
That's why I like them, because they are like rusks.
Yeah, she bought them for us as you know, as she would buy rusks.
Airy and crispy.
I wouldn't buy them again unless I was making a dessert.
Okay.
So I would probably give it a 4.
Well, I'm going to give this 7.5. That's on the upper echelon.
But that's because you like them.
Yeah,
so that's no problem.
Clearly, you're going to give them a bigger
obviously, that's because you like them. Right. That's obvious.
Next one. So we did that one. We didn't try that one. All right, this one. So this was the caramel crunchy bar.
Yeah.
The half-eaten one here. So it's got, as you remember, it had the chocolate caramel This is apparently from Kelly's youth that she can't, when she bit, can't even remember.
No, it wasn't these ones because I thought they were another one, but it's not. It's not the one that I thought. So these aren't. Forget those ones.
This smells like this really cheap chocolates you get in like where they're all wrapped up in foil, like in the shape of a football or something. You open them up. Right. Score.
They were okay, but I wouldn't buy them again. So I would probably rate them as a 2 or a 3.
Oh wow! God, you're hard to please. Nothing's gone above a 5.
I know. Alicia said she loves the nice biscuits. The nice biscuits. That's the one that she loves.
Thumbs up to that. So I didn't give him my score, so I'm gonna give those a 4. I'm gonna give them a 4, and that's a generous 4. I wouldn't have them again. Right, everyone loves a club, which is the advert it used to be. What are you gonna give it? This is the orange one, by the way.
Would give that a 7.
Wow, I'm gonna go the opposite. I'll give this a 4 as well. The chocolate was nice, the biscuit's nice. That orange cream is just far too strong.
See, that's the best thing about it. Is the orange cream.
No, far too strong. So 4. So that's for the clubs. The nostalgia there. But I did like, and it did reminisce for me that it's actually got the word. I know it's got a big bite out of it, but the word club on the actual chocolate. And I do remember that. So they kept that. So well done. Right, next one. Party.
Oh yes, look. Sorry, I'm going to interrupt you. Siobhan says, yeah, beetle blood. Ha ha. And it is called, what's it called?
That's like someone's handwritten it on.
Yeah, she's written it on. And
that doesn't mean it's in the instructions.
Oh no, she said read something or other, but I can't see because the circle's over it.
Yeah.
Sorry, man, I stand corrected.
Right. Back to party rings.
I would score them at a 7.
Yeah, I agree actually.
Yeah.
That's actually a nice biscuit.
Yeah.
And actually, it doesn't taste that sweet. It's probably got shed load of sugar in it, but it's actually didn't taste too overtly sweet. So I like that one.
No, but they change the things over the years, don't they?
Ta-da!
Oh, the classic chocolate biscuits.
Now, I will say before I score this, the ones we tried actually weren't from this packet. The ones we tried were from Fox's selection. So Fox's, reputable company, but that was their digestive. This one is obviously McVitie's. So I remember McVitie's probably were a bit bigger. The biscuit,
yeah, they are bigger
and slightly better chocolate.
They don't taste too dissimilar to me.
All right.
But I love chocolate biscuits. The thing with chocolate biscuits, I go in and out. So I'll eat them, and then I get tired of them, and then I don't have them for years, and then I get them again, and I eat them, and I eat them, and I eat them. So 9.
9.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm gonna give this I'll give it a 6. I'm being generous. I think I would have preferred them plain actually, but anyway, 6. Chocolate digestive.
Digestive should only be plain when they're going on a cheesecake.
Right. The penguin.
7.
Going for a 7.
Pick up a penguin.
So I remember, to me, that's just a Bourbon biscuit with extra chocolate on the outside. So I'm going to give that a 6. That's really mine, the penguin. I need to set the bell curve, actually, because I think I set some of them too high. Right. Pink Panther wafers. The pink wafer.
These don't taste the same as when I had them when I was a kid.
Yeah, they do taste different. I do agree.
I wouldn't get these again. I would give them a 3.
A 3? I was going to go high, actually. I'd give them a 7. I did like those. They were quite nice. And it goes well with coffee, not overtly sweet. Right.
We had the chocolate Viennese.
Oh, the Viennese?
Well, not Wells, but they're...
You just remember? Oh, yeah. No, all right. I'm going to give them a 5.
I wouldn't get them again. I'd give them a 2.
2?
Yeah.
God, you're harsh.
I think, because the thing is, I would judge them on whether I would get them again or if I would get them for guests.
Last but no means least is the Jaffa Cake. Technically not a biscuit, but I'm going to score it.
I would give that an 8.
Yeah. Do you know what? I was going to give exactly the same score.
Really?
Bang on. That's the only one we've agreed on.
Yeah.
I think there was another one we scored a 7. No.
Oh, look. Yeah, it's cochineal. And it's also in red velvet cake. So I told you
But when you
He said beetle blood.
Well,
Oh, I don't know.
Coccinelle and beetle blood are sound two different things, but yeah,
That's
it's a
the
nickname,
name.
right?
No. That is the scientific name that they wanted to give to it, because if they're going to put beetle blood, who's going to get it if they put beetle blood?
Beetle blood.
Yeah, that was the thing. So
right, that's it. I think we're all chocolated out at the moment.
I've got to say, the other childhood thing that I wanted to bring up is I made chocolate Nesquik.
Oh yeah, Nesquik milkshake. Nice. I can't know how you can drink that after all those biscuits.
Do you know what though? I feel with this, they clearly changed. I mean, big conglomerate companies weren't as mindful as they are now, and it isn't as sweet as it used to be when I was growing up, and it is so pleasant to drink, and I drink it quite often.
Well, there was actually a show they were showing with pot noodles. I don't know if anyone remembers pot noodles, and they said in the 70s they taste different because they had a lot more salt and sugar in them.
Yeah,
so they kind of pulled back on that. Now this shows what a sweet tooth Kelly has. I will have these biscuits with just plain coffee, no sugar in it at all, but Kelly will have it with tea with three spoonfuls of sugar in, or
depending on how large the cup is. So with a cup like this, which is quite large, I will have 3 spoons of sugar. If the cup is smaller, I'll have 2.5 spoons.
Yeah,
of sugar.
But the point I was making is you like sugar.
Yeah, I've got a very big sweet tooth, but my it comes from actually both sides, because my granddad on my mum's side, my mum's father, he had a really big sweet tooth, like really big. He would actually drink sugar water before he would go to sleep, and he'd have sugar water on his little side table so that he could drink in the night. And my dad used to have 4 tablespoons of sugar. Yeah, tablespoons. Or dessert spoons, as some people call them. But yeah, 4 tablespoons of sugar in a mug of tea. So I mean, thank goodness I'm nowhere near those levels. But my granddad lived for a very long time.
Just pour the tea in.
And
I'd be done with it.
Would you like any tea with that sugar?
No.
But yeah, I mean, my mum really loves chocolate, but she doesn't eat as much of it now. She tends to eat ice cream now, but she's getting into her cakes now. Actually, she's forgetting about the ice cream. And hi, Chloe. Hi. So yeah, she seems to be getting more into the cakes. Now she even made a cake yesterday. She made a genoise.
There you go. Oh, we didn't try these. Did you? Are you chocolate out?
Do you know what? I would love
to
try it, but
I'm veggie, so I don't eat these because they've got beef gelatin in them. But from memory, before I used to eat all this stuff, it's what's essentially, isn't it? It's biscuit, marshmallow, and then sort of another. Is it biscuit on top?
Yeah, it's biscuit. Yeah. But you can also get one with jam.
Okay.
So you can get one without the jam. This was the classic one. This was the one that came out when I was little, and the jam one came out later.
I've just realised as well, what we've gone and done is opened 9 separate packets, had about 2 or 3 biscuits out of each, so we've got all these to eat through.
Well, we only opened I think because the crunch creams are individually wrapped.
Yeah, these are individually wrapped. That's
so the clubs.
So these.
So the only ones really that we opened were your favourites, which is the nice biscuits, the pink wafers, and these. And hopefully...
Yeah. We did actually get through quite a few of these.
Yeah. Hopefully...
Oh, hang on. I can do a taste test on this. Right, there's 2 I haven't done. Or 3 I haven't done.
He's going to do a taste test. I can't do a taste test.
Let me do one on this. Right, okay. Let me try. What am I going to do? Am I going to do the cream crunch, which has got cream in the middle, or am I going to do the butter crinkle crunch? Right, let's do the cream crunch. So cream crunch. There it is. There we are. You can see that.
Aren't they going to just be like custard creams?
Yeah. That's what I like them.
I'm thinking, aren't they going to be just like
That's nice. Actual fact, It's like a posh.
A posh custard cream.
Posh custard cream. That's good. I like that. Actually, I'm going to give that. You know, bite. I'm going to give that an 8. That's really good. That's right up my street. No chocolate. I like that.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm not really a lover of biscuits with cream in them.
Right. No. I would definitely have that one again.
Yeah.
Right.
I thought I would like the pink and white wafers, but I didn't.
No?
No. And I knew I wouldn't like those, and I didn't like the Bourbons. I didn't like these and I didn't like the Bourbons. And what were the other ones? The Custard Creams. I didn't like the Custard Creams. But do you know what? I never really enjoyed them when I was young either.
No, if you don't like them when you're young, not, well, I suppose you could change, but...
Yeah, some people do change. I mean, you didn't think you were going to like a lot of these biscuits, but
no,
yeah,
but I've done quite well.
Yeah.
Right, before we wrap up then, let's pick a favourite. You've got to pick one favourite and then we'll say adios.
Oh my goodness.
If you only allowed one of everything we've eaten, I mean, look at the state of that. We kept that below camera, but I will show you what we've done. We've demolished. Right, you're only allowed to pick one.
Oh no, I don't think I can choose one.
Just pick one.
I can't choose one.
You're only allowed one.
If I had to choose one, absolutely, I think it would be the classic chocolate biscuit.
Which one was that?
Chocolate biscuit is chocolate biscuit.
Oh, this one?
Yes.
So the digestive. Oh yeah, right, okay.
Chocolate biscuit, chocolate biscuit.
So Kelly's
got... says chocolate biscuit, that's a chocolate biscuit.
She means chocolate digestive. So that one. That's the one we're going with. So, okay, right, I'm going to go for, well, I think it's fairly obvious really, even though I like the crunch, I'm going to have to go with my...
Oh, really? You wouldn't go with the niece?
Oh, I said the niece, didn't I? I forgot that one. No, do you know what?
You can only choose one.
You're right, and I'm going to change my mind. I am actually going to go for the cream crunch.
You're joking.
Yeah, no. I've actually... Call me fickle, but I'm going for that one. So there you have it. The official taste test.
That was...
The two of us went for completely different scores, completely different biscuits, but there we go.
Wow.
There we are. I think that's it.
That's it. That's us done.
Yeah. So thank you again so much for joining us on our live chat here. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you managed to have some biscuits and join along.
Yeah.
As always, we really appreciate your support. It helps us make more videos. And we will be posting up some very soon.
Yes.
Including one recipe or a couple of recipes that we've done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
So anyway, we will say goodbye for now. Take care. Please subscribe to our channel and we hope you enjoyed.
And you're never too old to have fun. Take care. Bye for now.